Mhm.
right? Remember, without setting goals, we all are directionless, right? And at this point of time, I would like to quote my own example,
Mhm.
Vijay, and that is, for a number of years, I have been having a great desire of having kind of learning how to read, right? How to read effectively, and then how do I make use of that reading in my real life, right?
Mhm.
But since I haven't had a very great level of goal setting in place, right? I could never do that, right? Until recent time, when I learned all these things. And then first thing I did, that I started setting myself a goal. So how I did, very briefly, I'll touch base this. So
Mhm.
instead of reading, because of time constraint and number of things being happening, I started listening the books, right, using Audible, right? So
Right.
how I have been doing, I pick up the book, right, which is of my or honor, or my space, which I want to learn, or which I want to
Mhm.
acquire. I look at the length of the book in terms of time. I define, rather break down, right, the entire number of hours into small chunks, and try combining that, try planning that, how do I listen this throughout number of days. For example, if book is length of 10 hours, right, so I divide that. I take the challenge that, okay, I will be listening this book in a week time, 7 days, 1 hour daily. I'll be listening when I go for walk in the morning. Rest of the 3 hours I'll be listening when I'm traveling, or even if I'm not able to manage that, right, then in the end of the week, I'll be ensuring that I am taking out some of the time, so that I really listen and then complete this. So that's how goal setting have been helping me completing
Mhm.
number of books, almost a book in a week, like anything,
Right. Right.
right? So goal setting is the next strategy that somebody needs to really follow towards the learning strategy, right? What really goal setting really helps us? First and foremost, it brings the clarity that what exactly is to be done, right? And then brings your focus towards that particular stuff,
Right.
right, towards that particular goal. Then second, it gives you a motivation and persistence towards
Mhm.
whatever goal you have set for yourself,
Right.
right? There is an interesting fact on this, and that is, once your goal is bigger, right,
Mhm.
you really can't drive yourself towards that. Why? Because our brain is wired to receive the sense of achievements or accomplishment very quickly, right?
Right.
It looks for instant gratification. So if
Right.
you have a bigger goal to be achieved, right, your
Mhm.
brain will not push you or support you towards that particular goal. So what you got to be doing, you got to be dividing that bigger goal into small chunks, right,
Mhm.
which are tangible, which are achievable quickly, right? That's how your brain will help you or support you achieving those things, right?
Right.
So this is where motivation comes into picture. So in order to motivate yourself, right, with the goal setting, you got to be dividing your bigger goals into the smaller ones, so that you can really achieve them quickly, and give a sense of gratification, sense of achievement back to your brain,
Right.
right? Once you have a clear cut goal defined, you can evaluate that, where exactly you are, where exactly you want to be, right? And of course, as I said, once those small goals are done, right, there is a sense of achievement that again helps you by virtue of your brain supporting yourself to achieving those goals,
Right.
right? So goal setting is very another prominent strategy, right, towards learning the learn. Yeah, first was having clarity why, and then second is setting goals.
What I liked about what you said, Deepak, is the clarity of purpose, right? The moment you start setting goals, now you're clear. You know your why. You know that's your calling, but
Yeah,
it's not still into action unless you start working on it, right? Like it's like, you're in a dark room, and the goal setting is like the moment you put light on it, you start focusing on that, and you
absolutely
can start seeing things more clearly, right?
right.
And the what you said about, like, once you have the goal defined, then you can break it
Mhm.
into small chunks,
Yeah,
and you can bring that as part of your plan, like say yearly plan, 6 months plan, monthly plan, weekly
absolutely.
plan, and daily plan. And
Yeah,
then you go about accomplishing each of those small goals. which will
Right.
contribute towards your ultimate goal. And I can share it from my own experience that when I plan every day, when I incorporate into my plan my goals that I want to accomplish, obviously, like what you said, you cannot accomplish the entire big goal at once. And sometimes that can be scary to look at the goal, in such proportion. But when you break it into small pieces, it becomes easy. Like you're constantly moving towards it. There is momentum, and then there is gratification, there is confidence, then there's a satisfaction and fulfillment at the end of the day because you could achieve that, on a particular day, right?
Yeah.
And eventually, I think by the time you complete the goal, working on it, you feel more confident that you can take on anything, and you certainly would have moved one notch higher from where you were before you started the goal.
Yep, absolutely.
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you really like the content of this video, hit the like button. This will encourage us to prepare more content like this. If you already have not subscribed to this channel, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel, and this will bring in the notification of all the future videos that we are going to bring in. Please do spare some time to share your feedback in the comment section, what you really liked about this video, what changes do you want, and what are the other topics that you would want us to cover in the future videos. And spare some time to share this with your near and dear ones so that they can benefit it too. And once again, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.